Yeah, if it's copyright strike, then I'll just cut that bit out of the video. Some of this does get copyright striked, actually. Although it's random bits, so it's a real pain to edit the video on this one. Which of these upgrades is not associated with the orc race? So bits like this might not necessarily get copyright, but then they also do. Just little clips of this song, for example. You can't see the question for... Oh, I can't see the whole thing. I can only see 79% of it. Jeez. This chat is so freaking spoiled. It's ridiculous. Shut up and get over there. Which of these upgrades is not associated with the orc race? I will go through these relatively quickly. Improved lumber harvesting, that's the human one. Which is trash. Which of these buildings is not a tier 1? Can't see it. I'm going to ban all of you in a second. I see too much of the question. So which of these buildings is not a tier 1? Well, that would be the castle, wouldn't it, mate? That's a big old tanky boy, that is. Hmm. Which of these abilities deals least amount of single target per second? Per second? Devour doesn't even do... Oh, I see. I'm thinking of the Destroyer Devour. Which of the ability deals least amount of single target damage per second? Well, this is confusing, this is. I'm not going to lie. Breath of Frost, you think, deals 0 damage per second? Are you smoking? What is wrong with you, Dark Mega? Breath of Frost does damage over time. It's like Panda's Breath of Fire, except it also does damage over time. Which of these abilities deals least amount of single target damage per second? I mean, Disease Cloud is, what is it, 2 damage per second? So that is very low. Devour is going to do like a percentage, and that could be quite high on certain targets. I don't know if Devour actually does a fixed number. Maybe he does do a fixed number, because I think it takes forever to eat a mountain giant, doesn't it? I would have thought Devour does something like 20 to 30 damage per second. Unholy Frenzy, that definitely does like 4 damage per second. I think it got buffed to do more damage, or, you know, nerfed to do more damage sort of thing. Breath of Frost would be more. I think it's Disease Cloud as well. Because his Disease Cloud is like 2 damage per second. It's nothing. It's still really good in the grand scheme, because I like to get Disease Cloud when I'm playing Undead, getting Abomination. You stick it in like the human units, and then they've just got like 2 damage per second for like the next 2 minutes or 90 seconds. It's crazy. How many different units you can train in Temple of Down? What the hell is this phrased question? So, Temple of the Damned, Necromancer, Banshee. I think that's it, actually. They only have 2 units in there, don't they? I think they do, actually. Boneyard is only 1. Chimera Roost is only 1, so it should be 4. Because it's the Slaughterhouse that actually has Abomination, it has Meat Wagon, it has Obsidian Statue, which becomes a Destroyer. So I think it's 4. Necromancer, Banshee, Frostworm, Chimera. I'm gonna go 4. It is your bad, Dark Mega. It's very much so your bad. Which of these units benefits from advanced strength for the moon upgrade? I mean, if you want, Tyrell. I'm going to lose this map anyway. Even with chat's help. I mean, you got people like Dark Mega trying to, in quotation mark, help me. Which of these units benefits from advanced strength for the moon? Which of these units benefits from advanced strength for the moon? Wow. That's a tough one. The Night Elf Tauren, he's pretty tanky, but I don't think he gets the benefit of the strength of the moon, because I think that's, yeah, that's for the Night Elf Tauren. He has the other upgrades. Griffin Rider, Night Elf Griffin is it's pretty, I don't think that benefits. The Night Elf Rifleman with the dwarvish accent. It's probably the Huntress, this one. In before I get that wrong somehow, because of the way Stylo's programmed this. Jody. Jody. Which item is not being sold by Goblin Merchant? Uh-oh. Well, that one. Potion of Healing is the answer. Thank you and good night. I'll see you boys later. Have a good one. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Take care. Which of these units is not amphibious? Griffin Rider. It's the Murloc. Because it's the Murghouls that can swim, I'm pretty sure. Technically, the Murloc should be amphibious, but I've seen the Sea Giant swim from the campaign and stuff like that. Like when you have the Night Elf campaign, TFT, and you got the boats and they swim after you. Yeah, I'm sure they can. I don't know about the Hydra though. It's between the Murloc and the Hydra. I think the Hydra can swim. I'm pretty sure if it wanted to, it could dip into the water and chase after you and like attack you like that. You don't often get a chance to see that though, because they're range units and they're not used that often. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they swim. I think this is like a trick one because it's the Murghouls that swim. Technically, Murlocs in World of Warcraft, they can swim and all that. They're like, you know, they always hang up by the shore. But I think technically in Warcraft 3, if you went into the ocean, a Murloc wouldn't be able to chase you if you aggroed it. It would just stare at you. Whereas I think the other three do, because they're like TFT. Murloc was created in Reign of Chaos. That's right. What are the requirements to create here we go. If I get this wrong, I'm banning Stylo. What are the requirements to create an Obsidian statue? Technically, you only need the Tomb of Relics and the actual production for them. Well, you only need the Obsidian statue. The way the requirements are is it's sort of like it's required for the unit. It's not necessarily technically like technically you need to get a necropolis, you need to upgrade it to Halls of the Dead, and you need to build a slaughterhouse, and you need to have a Tomb of Relics with which to produce the Obsidian statue from the slaughterhouse. I think if your Halls of the Dead got destroyed, because this is what screwed me over last time, you can still build an Obsidian statue as long as you have Tomb of Relics. So I'm going to lean towards Tomb of Relics, yeah.
Time for more Dragon Ball Bunnies Kappa.
Have you found the right map then, Kekfear? Thank you. I'm going to go just for Tomb of Relics. I don't think it's Graveyard. I think it is just Tomb of Relics. I think you need the Graveyard to get the Slaughterhouse and all that kind of stuff, but I don't think you... DL should go afterwards. Which of these neutral creeps is not native to tile set of Northrend? Oh, that's so tough. Because Skeletal Marksman is yeah, I'm pretty sure you can see the Skeletal Marksman in different map tile sets. I don't think it's native to Northrend. Whereas I would say the first three are native. I even think the Faceless One Terror is like, because you get like those ones in the Northrend campaign, don't you? Where you go underground with Arthas and Anubarak. So I'm leaning towards the Skeletal Marksman. Even though I think they do have a Skeletal Marksman for Northrend, I don't think it's native. There's no Faceless, says Overclocked. Alright, where's Styler? I'm gonna ban him. There we go. Knew this shit was gonna happen. So just wasted a 50-50 there, basically. How is that possible? Because it's me. It's my luck. I always have the worst fucking luck in the world. I think we'll just pick the Skeletal Marksman because we know, yes, this has been in other levels. Whereas the Faceless One only turned up in the Frozen Throne, and I'm pretty sure the first time you see one is during the Northrend campaign with Arthas. I don't think you see it beforehand, so I would have thought it would be part of the Northrend. Ask the chat, fine. I'll ask the chat. Which one is native? Which one is not? Not native to Northrend. Let's start the poll off. And then we can blame the chat and ban the chat as well. Wow, is that really your reasoning? Marksman has cold arrows. It's pretty close. Faces ones are related to old gods. Old god is in Northrend, not Eastern Kingdom. Yeah. Pretty sure majority just wants to screw you. We'll see. Well, I think I was going to go with the skeleton anyway, so I've just basically used up 2 options there to go for an answer I was going to go for anyway. Well, it's just as well I banned Scott Stylo. Oh, okay. Jesus. I'll take my money and go. See you later. Those questions are really BS, yes. They're way harder to answer because there's just so many different weird things you can't necessarily know. I try to look at it from a logical point of view, but that doesn't work with these questions. The Faceless is from Ice Crown. That is in Northrend. Yeah, I know. It's... Don't even bother trying to think about it too much. It's not worth it. Don't give Stylo that level of credit.